Well, good morning. So here are the stocks that you need to watch out for in the trading session today. Let's start off with a few garment exporters. Now, garment exporters are actually staring at a potential loss of 1,200 crores. Now, this loss is actually expected due to changes in the scheme for tax rebates. Now, exporters are already facing problems in the form of higher cotton prices, and this will only add on to their worries. So, which is why on the back of this news, you will see Arvind, Gokaldas Exports, KPR Mills, as well as Kitex Garments in focus today. Now, we have a few analyst meets that took place, and we have a few key takeaways from them. So let's start off with Endurance Tech. Now, the management is upbeat on recovery prospects for the two-wheeler volumes from September 22 onwards. The commodity prices that have been declining, cost-cutting initiatives, as well as operative leverage should actually help the company in driving up the margins. Now, the European business that constitutes around 25% of the revenue should see the semiconductor shortage issue ease from Jan 23 onwards, which is a positive coming in for Endurance Tech. Now, next we have V-Mart Retail. So, due to disruptions in UP as well as Bihar, which form around 65 to 70% of their top line, sale is expected to be adversely impacted in the first quarter of FY23. Now, Bihar is currently actually witnessing a major unrest, which has forced 80% of the stores to get impacted, and about 60% of the time. A 20% price hike was taken in Q1 in order to mitigate cost inflation, but this will likely result in lower volumes. On the other hand, Dhanuka Agritech, these are the analyst takeaways. So the delayed start of monsoons have kept ground sentiments lower. Q1 FY23 revenue growth for industry is likely to be subdued, and they are expecting low double-digit growth on the lower base of last year. Now, watch out for Welspun Corp as well as Mirza International. According to reports, EU FTA negotiations are expected to take place between June 27th to July 2nd. Now, Piyush Goyal is saying that this will actually benefit textiles, leather, pharma as well as sports goods. So watch out for these stocks. KEC International will also be in focus. Now, it has secured new orders worth 1,092 crores across its various business verticals. Keep an eye out for Finotix Chemicals as well. Now, the board will be meeting in order to consider fundraising by issue of equity shares on June 24th. Watch out for Suven Life Sciences as well. Now, another board meeting coming in for this stock on 24th June in order to consider raising of funds through issue of equity share on right basis. Now, Happiest Minds will also be in focus. Plutus Wealth Management actually ended up buying 19.4 lakh shares at 800. Morgan Stanley Investment, on the other hand, sold 13.1 lakh shares at 800 per share. Watch out for Apar Industries as well. Now, UBS ETF has ended up buying 2.1 lakh shares at 997 per share. So watch out for these stocks.